Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're going to be looking at the top 5 free ways you can become a better audio technician or sound engineer. So, the first one is the absolute legend, Merlin Van Veen. He has created multiple, and I mean multiple, different calculators for different things. It's 4 pages of them, and they are fantastic for when you're needing to do different things, for especially when you're designing a new system or tuning a system. The level of knowledge he's got is insane. He also, on a slightly separate note and a little bonus, he has got podcasts and he has got a study hall. So then you can actually go and you can learn a lot more. It is absolutely the wealth of knowledge, and the education he has put into this is incredible. Definitely worth a look at. The next one is a free piece of software called REW. It's available on Windows, Mac, and Linux, which is a bonus, as not many pieces of audio software are available on this many OSs. The only thing you'll also need is a measurement microphone and potentially an interface, depending on what mic you get. There's the mini DSP microphone, which is a USB mic. With this software, you can do RTA plots, you can do time alignment, phase alignment, and a load of other stuff, which is extremely good for a free piece of software. The next piece of software is an app called PA Calculate, which you can download on your phone. It is an offline calculator. It is fantastic. I've used it before. It does more than just audio. It has got electronics, has got a bit of lighting. It's got electric as well, and it also does like weights, measures, and recording. And then it's also, which I also like, it's got a pin outs for different connectors, which is really useful, especially when you've got to come and you've got to repair a connector on site and you're like, what is the layout of this connector? It's actually got it there for you. And then it's also got links to both Android and iOS. The next one, depending on which country you are from, here in the UK, we have Ofcom, which is the government regulator on all RF within the country, so TV channels, radio channels, communications channels. Anything to do with frequencies or RF in the UK is managed by Ofcom, and especially PMSE, which is their event organizer department within Ofcom. Here is where you actually buy your licensing for wireless mics, IEMs, if you are not using channel 70, which is the free unlicensed channel for wireless mics. Here you can actually buy your channel 38, which is the standard wireless mic license, and you can buy it in year or 2 year. And then it tells you there, channel 38, 606,500 to 613,500. And then there's also the other two, which is available in specific areas that are away from military bases. You can also do your planning here. So if you know you're going to be at a festival site and you need to buy, let's say, 72 RF channels, you can then actually work with Ofcom to then, and they'll plan out all your frequencies you need. So then it avoids any sort of interference from TV channels and other frequencies that are used within the area. Really, really useful. If you don't do much with RF, it's not particularly useful, but especially as a freelancer and you know you're doing festivals and stuff like that, or you're specifically being the RF engineer on a tour and you need to go around the country with a bunch of kit, this is extremely useful. The next one is an online hearing test. Of course, it's always better to go to an actual audiologist and actually have your ears tested properly. But if you want a quick and dirty way to just basically to know where your ears are at, this is an excellent way just to stick a pair of really good headphones on, especially reference ones, and then you can actually go through and you can see where your ears are at. The next tip is, especially like big companies like D&B, L Acoustics, JBL, and other such companies, they're all big on education. So then they teach you how, everything you need to know to use not only their products correctly, but then how to do things at a professional level, and have the level of knowledge needed to work within the industry. So if I go onto their webinar page, they have loads of dates of different webinars of how to do different things, from their actual own products down to actual fundamentals like line array theory. They also do electroacoustics. They also have actual seminars as well. So they got electroacoustic seminar, sound system optimization seminar. A lot of these are free as well. However, some, depending on the company, are paid for. However, a lot of time webinars are completely free. They also, on their website, on D&B's website, have video tutorials of different areas. So if you want to know how to use specific pieces of kit or how to do things a specific way, it tells you on here. Of course, this is designed specifically for D&B products. However, other companies do have their own. Then also, as a bonus, L Acoustics also have their own specific website just for education, which is really, really in depth. They also do have really in depth specific courses that are multiple parts. Like they've got a networking course which is multiple parts, and they go from the very, very basics of what is a network all the way up to in-depth AB Milan, in-depth networks of how to set up large-scale festival-sized systems. That is my kind of top 5 and a little bit extra. Top 5 ways to become for free, better way to become an audio technician and sound engineer. If you have your own top tips, stick them in the comments, share them. People have their own different websites, different resources they have access to. Give them a share, build that knowledge base, and then I could even feature them in a future video. 94% of you aren't subscribed. Please hit that subscribe button. I am trying to build a good community here with a lot of knowledge, and the bigger the audience I can grow, the more I can share that knowledge, and then hopefully I can actually start, once I hit 500 subscribers, that is the first goal, to then be able to create a membership where I can actually upload specific videos, and especially for those members. And then the ultimate goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers, so then I can monetize, and then from the income I get from YouTube, I can then actually start creating even better content for everyone and be able to hire stuff and bits and pieces. So hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, so then you know when I actually upload, and I will see you all next time.